Hi folks, this is Robin from Red Fez. Today we've been setting up this great Synology unit for one of our clients, and we thought this would be a good opportunity to actually run through this particular product and talk through what we like about it and why we choose it as a bit of a product review. But first I just want to talk a little bit about Synology in general. The reason why we use Synology as our NAS provider is because we believe that it represents the best balance between price and features and reliability. Yes, you can pay a little bit more, yes, you can pay a little bit less. Yes, you can have a lot more features, but do you really need them? So, without any more ado, let's have a look at this particular model and we'll go through it with you. Now, this particular model is the Synology DS218j. This is pitched at kind of small business and domestic use. So it's not going to be good for a lot of users, but if you've got a small business, maybe 4 or 5 users, and you want to use it as a file server, it's great for that. So it's a very, very simple unit. On the front we've got a very simple on-off switch and 4 status LED lights. Nothing else on there, nice clean lines, and we like that. Just on the side, I love this kind of laser etched Synology logo, which also acts as a little bit of cooling. And there's some really good rubber feet, which means that once that's on the desk, it's not going to easily slip off. Okay, if we take a look on the back of the unit, as you can see, we've got a nice large fan here to keep everything cool, a couple of USB 3 ports. I really like the fact that the ports on here are USB 3, because on a NAS these days you don't want anything less than USB 3. USB 2 or even USB 1, if you're really still using those, are just far too slow for today's capacities. So getting data on and off this unit is going to be pretty quick. Just the one Ethernet port on this. Okay, so there's not going to be any redundancy, but again, at this particular price point, you're not really going to need that. Obviously the power cable and a hidden reset button as well. Also on here are 2 screws, which you use to get the side panel off the case. The 2 hard drives that are in this are not hot swappable. If you do need to be able to replace drives, you are going to need to power the unit down and then actually get inside to replace the drives. It's not actually that difficult. Once you get inside this, you realise it's essentially a main board, a backplane, and then a couple of hard drives. A very, very simple unit, but very, very effective. Now, one of the real strengths of all the Synology NAS boxes is its Disk Station Manager software. So you don't need to be a techie to be able to set up and use this. This is just an example here. This is the one that we've currently got on the bench. You do have a lot of applications and packages that you can use, really. That means it's a very, very versatile piece of kit. We're using this as a file server, so we've got a cloud sync option here. This allows us to sync this unit up to Backblaze, which is our preferred cloud storage provider. You have also got the hyper backup, which allows you to do local backup, so we will be making use of that as well. But as you can see, you've got other options when it comes to backup. You can even use this as an iTunes server. It's got DNS server functionality, media server, lots of different things that you can use a unit like this for. So as I say, all very, very easy. It's great, easy to use software. Okay, so that was basically a bit of a whistle-top tour of the Synology DS218j. It's a great product, nice and simple, and very, very effective. So if you're a small business looking at a file server, this could be a great solution for you, and it's certainly one of the solutions we offer some of our small business clients. But if you're a home user and you want a good media server or something like that, again, another great way of providing that sort of functionality at a great price. These will retail with 2 1TB drives for just under £300 in the UK, which is a great price for something that does such a great job. So that's it from me, and hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks for watching.